Okay, washing machine debacle time. Here is the story of the washing machine debacle. Let's get some epic music. Let us get some epic music. I reckon some party theme music. Okay, washing machine debacle. So last night, me and Amy went and picked up a washing machine because our previous one just simply stopped working. And, you know, I stopped the stream early, so maybe you guys knew that. But anyway, this washing machine was listed at $20. It was like on one of those trading post websites, right? And in the description it said, it's a bit noisier than it should be. I'm like, that's okay, whatever. It's going to be down that end of the house. And it has some flashing lights underneath. That's the best eyebrow raise I can do right there. So, I was a bit weird. I was a bit sus about that, and but you know, it was $20, and we needed a new washing machine, So we thought we'll take a gamble. It's only $20. We'll take a gamble. What can go wrong? What can go wrong indeed? What can go wrong? Okay, so yeah, so I go pick up this washing machine. I get there, and I'm like, all right. So I'm asking the guy. So what's with this flashing lights? Is there like a loose LED or something like that? And he goes, I don't know. We just didn't worry about it. I was like, I don't know why I didn't run away then. I don't know why I didn't run away then. So yeah, the guy was a bit dopey and he didn't really seem to, I don't know, have much comprehension of what was going on there. So I was like, well, okay, we'll take it. We'll have a look at it. I'm sure it'll be fine. They're alive still. It can't be that bad. So we take the washing machine home. We get home and plug it in. Amy, I'm like sitting in here doing some work. Amy's like doing like a rinse cycle on it because it was moldy or something. So whatever. She starts running and she's like, hey, you want to come see these flashing lights? And I go in there and I go sit down. It's like going fine. There's no flashing lights going one direction. Start spinning the other direction. Then it starts going zzz, 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 zzz. And then there's like this like bright white light flashing underneath it. It looked exactly like power welding. You know, like TIG welding? Have you guys seen TIG welding? Where you like, and it goes, and there's like flashing white lights. It looked exactly like TIG welding. Someone was TIG welding. A little man was TIG. Maybe a pocket medic was TIG welding under there. And so I was like, oh my god, that's totally like some wires like touching each other or exposed or something is going on. How could these people use this washing machine like this? How could people use this washing machine like this with like this TIG welding happening underneath? I'm like, what in the fuck? Who would keep using that? Anyway, and that's not the worst of it. It doesn't end there, guys. It doesn't end there. And then it starts leaking. So, hold on. Exposed wires, electrical sparks and shit. And then it starts leaking. Apparently with the sealer's bust on it, it starts spraying out water. We're like, oh shit, it's just spraying out a little bit. So we put down a towel, and then we're like, quickly, turn it off. And then we are like, alright, we need to get this water out of it. We switch it on to pump, right? We switch it over to pump mode. The pump mode. This is when it truly became a debacle, guys. This is when it truly became a debacle. Neither me or Amy had remembered to take the hose. So on the back of the washing machine is a hose that the water pumps out of the washing machine and into a sink. Usually you hook it over into the sink and it goes into the sink. The water goes into the sink. The hose was wrapped around the back of the washing machine and curled up under. It had this like little U shape, and here's the nozzle, right? And here's the bottom of the washing machine. It's actually like hooked up underneath the washing machine. Turn on the pump. Water starts spraying over the bottom of the washing machine. So it's pumping liters and liters onto this exposed wires. They're going zap, 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 and it's like all this water spraying onto the wires. We're like, holy shit, I'm going to die. There's water going everywhere. It's like spreading out. I'm like trying to like reach over to the power point to switch off the power point as the water spreads. I'm like, oh my god, we're all gonna die. The circuit breakers go off in the house. My computer turns off. Luckily, my computer didn't explode or something. And then, I ripped the plug out there and we put towels everywhere. And eventually, we had to like tip the water out into a bucket ourselves. So, that was that was the great washing machine debacle of 2014, otherwise known as the day me and Amy almost died. But so basically, we pay in the end of this. The moral of this story is we paid $20 to collect a guy's broken washing machine, almost kill ourselves, and then take it to the tip for him.